So for this demo, we are going to show you how to use OFIsh on a Samsung Android tablet. So for that, I am going to go ahead and share my screen. Can everyone see the homepage of the tablet? Great. So we see the OFIsh icon. I'm going to tap on that to open it up. I am putting in my username and password. So for this demo, we're going to just scoot over to Namibia. And at the top of the tablet screen, you can see that I can look for records. In the top right-hand corner is a little fish with a green dot. When I tap on that, that shows the officer profile, the name of the officer, the email address, and I can toggle on and off to be at sea or not at sea. And when I push that button, it shows me my patrol summary. And also when I am patrolling at night, I can switch the app to go to dark mode. So now I am leaving that area. And at the bottom of the screen, we have the draft boarding. You can save up to 10 draft boardings at a time. At this point, I have 2 here that I still need to complete and submit those records. In the bottom left-hand corner, this is where I can enter in the name of a vessel that I am looking to board. And there's the vessel that I was interested in boarding. I can take a look at their violations. And let's see, let's say I want to find this boat that has a citation on it. You can always add a photograph to a vessel boarding. So this previous boarding happened on July 6, 2021. So let's see what happened. So first of all, it tells me the date of the boarding, the time of the boarding, the latitude and longitude automatically, which is great and saves a lot of time. And then what the risk factor was, gear not compliant, the vessel's name, permit number, home port, and flag state, the last delivery, the date of the delivery, the location was Walvis Bay at Freddy's Fish Processors. We have that the electronic monitoring system was AIS and their registration number, the captain and crew's name is visible. The activity that they were conducting at the time was fishing for tuna pole and line. And then at the bottom, I see that they caught 500 pounds of tuna. And the way that we have the species listed under catch is the English name, the scientific name, and then a code. That is completely customizable by the agency, and the violations can also be customizable depending on what the regional violations are. And so we have that violation that the fishing gear is not compliant with the license conditions, and we have a citation issued to the captain. We can also see that no notes were taken on that boarding. So let's say that I would like to do another boarding of this vessel. And I am going to push the blue tab at the very bottom that says board vessel, new boarding. And so again, I am going to shift over to the other side of the world here to have the boarding happen off the coast of Namibia on July 21st. And we have the latitude and longitude and the time listed. And so I'm moving on to the vessel information. So in this particular case, it's asking me if I want to pre-fill the information or not. And I'm going to request that it pre-fill it for me so I don't have to do as much typing. And as you can see, all of that auto-populated in the front section. Under the last delivery, I am going to say that the last delivery happened on July the 2nd, and that the business was called Seaflower Pelagic Processing in Walvis Bay. And they had an electronic monitoring system of AIS, and their registration number was 4152. So you can tap on the screen to have the keyboard disappear. And next we're going to go on to crew. Again, it is giving me the option to pre-fill. So I am going to go ahead and pre-fill the crew. Now, if this is not accurate, I can remove the crew and add somebody else. So I'm going to add somebody by the name of John Fisher. Okay. Oh, that's under license plate and license number. So let me correct that. John Fisher. And their license plate number, we'll just say it's that. Okay, so next we're going to activities. Under activities, we have 3 categories. We're going to identify the activity. Were they fishing? Were they offloading? Were they transporting or doing something other? We're going to say fishing. Which fishery were they involved with? Let's say they were doing tuna. What type of gear were they using for the tuna? Tuna pole and line catch. So we're going to do tuna, TUN, and you can see that we have 3 different listings. I'm going to go for this one right here in the middle. We're going to say that we caught 14 tuna, and the average weight came, the total weight of all the tuna came to 2,000 pounds. Okay. And now I'm going to go to violations. So you can see the drop down menu for this particular EEZ. And let's say that their violation was not complying with the license conditions. So we're going to write that and say citation. And we're going to issue that to the captain. And the seizure is going to be the tuna. The paper clip in the corner signifies that you can either add a photo or a note. I am going to add a note saying removed all tuna. And then we're going to go to risk. Because they did not comply with the license, we're going to give them a red risk factor. And I'm going to write a note that the captain will request new license. When at port. Okay, so now we can save that And you have a few different options here. You could either keep editing, you could save and finish later if you wanted to add some photos, or if you're doing several boardings, or there are several haul-ins that are happening simultaneously, you can save up to 10 drafts on the mobile device at one time. And again, the device does not need to be connected to the internet. When you return back to port, or when you are near a Wi-Fi signal, the information that you've entered while it was out of range will automatically synchronize. So I am happy with how we completed that record. I am going to go ahead and submit it. And then I get a confirmation that the boarding was submitted successfully. And that's basically how we do a boarding on OFISH. So thank you very much. And we will go on to a question and answer period. So if you wouldn't mind to please enter in your questions regarding the app into the chat, and we can go from there. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and log out. Do you want to log out? Yes, I do. And then it brings that screen back. All right, thank you so much.